my last figure in the initial purchase of the Pursuit of Cobra line, I'm going to go with Snake Eyes. And I've seen a lot of reviews on this guy creep up on YouTube for the past few days. Of course, he's got the base with his name on it. There goes his gun. Got the G.I. Joe logo on top of it. And so for accessories, he comes pretty loaded. He's got this assault rifle thing, which he barely holds in his hand. Again, that's a common problem among these guys, is that a lot of their weapons, they come with a lot of their weapons, but they can barely hold them in their hands. And that kind of irks me. So he's got that. He's got these two Uzi weapons. And they have a neat little feature where they've got this little clip there, and you can probably clip them on to here, the loops here, or the loops on the bottom of the jacket. And there goes his other one. So, that's kind of cool. That's the first time I've seen that happen with a G.I. Joe figure. And, so that's kind of neat. They do get in the way. They're just too clunky, I guess. And again, he doesn't hold them too well. He starts out alright, but they easily fall out. The other accessory he comes with is his katana sword, which he holds very well in his left hand. Oh, I'm forgetting his biggest accessory, which is the wolf timber. Now, timber is kind of alright sculpt. Looks good from the top, but when you get... Actually, that doesn't... kind of a goofy look from this side, I think. The toys from 20 years ago, 25 years ago, did animals a little bit better. And he has a little function where you push down the tail and his head rises. So that's kind of nifty, I guess. Now, his scabbard here plugs into his back and can be removed. And let's get his sword in there. Now he has a nice function here, or feature, and that is his visor can lift up to reveal Snake Eyes' eyes. So pretty cool. I think that's the first time a Snake Eyes figure has done that. At least in the 3 3/4 scale. There may have been a 12-inch or maybe the Sigma 6 line had that function, but this is the first time a 3 3/4 one did that. Now, I may be mistaken. I'm not exactly the expert on G.I. Joe, but I think that is true. This is a very nice detail in these. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the detail. I just wish they could have worked out the weapons a little bit better. While the figures seem to be detailed, the weapons tend to be real kind of just generic and bulky and not really fit into the hands really well. So yeah. As for articulation, he's got pretty good head articulation, left and right, up and down. His arms go all the way around. They are impeded a bit by the jacket that he wears. They go out and in. The arms go out and in, bend at the elbow as well as rotate at the elbow, and rotate at the wrist inside the sleeves. He does have waist articulation as well as upper torso articulation, but the jacket does impede on that, so you have to... Oh, there he is. Now the jacket is giving me trouble coming undone. Legs, very nice, very reminiscent of the old G.I. Joe legs. I really like that. The knee joints are bizarre. It is a double knee joint, but it just breaks up. It's a little wonky there. I don't know if I like that. And his feet rotate as well as bend very nicely, much like the beachhead, because his pants are tightly wrapped around the top of his ankle. They really allow for a lot of motion, so that's pretty cool. What do I think of the Pursuit of Cobra as a line? I really think they've come up in terms of the detail on the actual figures. And I think they do a lot of the edged weapons very well. But the guns for the figures, they're just not working for me. It's really too bad that it has to be like that. Hey, my original G.I. Joes, some of them couldn't hold their guns straight, but at least they could hold them in their hands. So, will I be getting more of these? I don't know. I really don't think so, but it may depend upon if a specific character might be released in the future. But looks like G.I. Joe is off the table for a while, for me at least. So that's it. That'll conclude all my reviews on the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra line, at least initially. You may see a figure pop up here or there from now on, but I'm not really going to actively pursue this line. So that's all for now, and until my next review, see ya.